Hey guys, so we're gonna get started soon. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes because we still have people joining.
Hey, please mute your mic. Mute your mic. Nobody wants to hear you eating lunch.
I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already, please go in and mute your mic.
Okay. Where's Bit Boy at? We want Bit Boy. We want Bit Boy.
Please mute your mics. All.
Hold on. Хорошо. Michelle.
Hey guys. And for anyone wondering, Ben will be popping in to give a statement. Just give us a few more minutes. All right, guys, let's get started. So, yeah, there's been quite quite a mess publicly. Ben will be popping in here to address it. I'm not going to make any formal statements about it. I'm happy to share my personal opinion, and I'm sure Austin, and some other people in here probably have opinions as well that they would like to share. But ultimately, what I want to make clear here is this doesn't affect the roadmap for Bencoin. Like, we are still good to go. Austin and I have built this in a way that it's no matter what happens with this. And honestly, I think in a lot of ways, it's probably the way things turn out with this situation. I think that it'll actually be very bullish for Bencoin. Austin, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Oh my God. I have a lot to add. I'm just trying to kind of filter through what I want to say. I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. Just watching the events over the last 36 hours, however long it's been, feels like a lot longer than that. Have been, a little bit surreal. And I want to share some stuff with you guys before we kick off. So a lot of you guys did not know me prior to me starting to do that. I've just been kind of on this little obscure, channel called Block Bites, and we've just kind of been doing our thing. Never really had any desire to get big. Never had any desire for like drama or anything like that. But I've always watched Ben, and I've always watched his public persona, and I've always watched the way people like either love him or seem to hate him in the background, right? And then I got a chance to meet him. And I want to tell you guys that like my experience with Ben as a person versus all these people that seem to think they know Ben they could not be further apart. He's one of the kindest, most genuine people.
Hi,
And that
I'm not sure if anyone can hear me.
And that is the reason why, hi, Lottie, I muted you. Sorry about that. That's the reason why I agreed to take on this position when they approached me. This is not a job for me. This is something I'm doing voluntarily because I believe in the mission. It aligns with everything that I've wanted to do over the last couple of years. And I believe in Ben and I believe in Cassie. And I think we've got a really, really good thing going here. And I can assure you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears are going into this. So I don't know if Ben is here or he wants to jump up, but I'll turn it back over to you, Cassie. Hey, Ben, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, all right. Some people are saying the sound is not good. I don't know why it's saying it's not good. It's good for me. Look, here's the deal, guys. There's a lot that I can't say right now. I wish I could come in here and tell you guys exactly what's going on and tell you exactly what the future is probably going to look like. But unfortunately, right now I can't. And you guys know one thing about me. I'm a fighter, and this is going to be far from over. There are going to be a lot of things that are going to happen in the coming days, and all I can tell you guys is, stick with me. You guys are here because of me. Obviously, the company is going to make $0 without me. All of our major sponsors have already pulled out, so they don't really have a choice here. They don't really have a choice. They think that they've renegotiated with some of our sponsors, and that's not what they're telling me on the backside. So, the fact is that in the end, this is all going to be okay, and we're going to use this for good. And like Cassie said, this is going to end up being bullish. This is going to end up being very bullish for the project. I'm going to end up with a ton of PR after this is over, and it's probably going to be, mostly positive. And, I just want to say one thing is that I have gotten so many messages from people, so many calls. So I can't answer them all. I can't respond to all of them, but just know that I've seen all of them, and I appreciate the Bit Squad. I appreciate my friends. I've got a lot of friends out there. I know I see that now. A lot of friends and a lot of people that over this have become enemies. And, that's going to be what it's going to be. But I promise, guys, just stick with me here. And I appreciate all the support. And that's probably about all I can say for now. But just know I'm here. And I haven't gone anywhere. I'm laying low. And that's the way I've got to play right now. So there has been a marked trail of deceit for a very long time, and I'm just starting to uncover more and more and more of it. And I'll get into all that when it's time. But this has been a plan that's been launched in action for minimum of months. It looks like more like years when you look at the track record of some of the stuff that's been done. I was removed from all the trademarks. I was removed from the building. I've been removed from a lot of stuff without them telling me. And that's been going on for years. That's not months. That's years. So this has been a plan that's been launched. And you know what? I say good luck to them. At the end of the day, if I'm not able to get my company back, I start over tomorrow from square one, and I outgrow them in 2 months. It won't even be a question. So it is a very bloody battle right now. It is absolute war. So just want to say I appreciate you guys, and that's all I got to say right now.
Thanks for coming in, Ben. And you've got all of our support. Kind of echoing what Austin had said. It's interesting because when I met Ben and started working with him, he's wonderful. He's a great guy, but there is a lot of division publicly. A lot of people have these really negative opinions of him. It's kind of like the Patriots, right? So I used to work in an office where everybody had a football team, right? And I was always excluded from those conversations. I don't really care about football. And so in order to be part of those conversations, I was like, all right, I gotta pick a football team. So I went and looked at who had the best track record, and it was the Patriots. And I walked into every conversation, and as soon as I said my favorite team was the Patriots, people would get pissed. I didn't have to watch the games. I didn't even have to know what was going on. People were immediately on my side or they were pissed. And hating Ben, hating BitBoy Crypto is like a badge of, oh, I'm included in this space. There's so many people who have never watched his show, but they go on Twitter and they tout about how he's shilling rug pulls. And if there was any truth to those, he would not be as big as he is. We've all seen how quickly people jump on people on crypto Twitter when they do something that they shouldn't be doing. And so anyway, yeah, just the association with Ben. I've dealt with shitty comments from friends who are in crypto and on Twitter, and I just block it all out because of everyone that I've ever met. I can tell you that Ben is one of the most loyal friends that I have ever had, and unfortunately in this situation, his loyalty to these people at this company, all people that he made millionaires, that he brought up with him, it kind of bit him because they're not loyal.
Yeah, and I would like to just say one more thing here real quick. I see some people in the comments talking about addressing allegations. Guys, I have not relapsed. I have not relapsed. That is a lie. Here is what they've done. Justin Williams and TJ have cooked up this plot because I take diet pills. I take phenermine. Anybody can look this up. Everybody knows. My wife knows. Cassie knows. Everybody knows. Phenermine is a weight loss pill that you take. There's a weight clinic that's been part of how I've been able to take all this weight off and keep it off. And they've been bringing this up as an issue to me. And now they've gone so far as to say that taking it's not over the counter, it's definitely prescription, but taking this phenermine, and they've tried to trap me several times in the last couple of weeks and be like, "Are you taking something else?" And be like, "No, it's diet pills." I act a little erratic. You guys, if you've ever seen erratic behavior on my channel, it's because I've been taking those diet pills, and everybody knows it. It's not a secret. And that's what they're trying to put out there. They're trying to put out there that I've relapsed. And they've been accusing me of doing cocaine and all kinds of stuff. And it's just factually incorrect. There is no, you guys have seen me on the channel. You guys have seen there might be a couple days here or there where, I have been probably sleep deprived from taking the phenermine. I have a prescription for it. And that's what this all boils down to. And Justin Williams, this is why they're not telling you guys what's going on. They're not telling you what's going on because they're lying. Because in not saying it, let me tell you something about TJ. TJ, part of his whole entire thing is let's do loose contracts so we can get out of him at the end. Everything he set up in this entire business is about eventually him trying to take things from me. And they love the unknown. They love to live in the unknown. And they love to live in where they don't have to answer for themselves. So when they're throwing stuff out there and they're saying I'm relapsed, go press them on it. Go press them. What did he relapse on? They're going to say diet pills because they don't have anything else. And let me tell you, these false allegations that they are making, they are very intense. And there is going to be hell to pay because there has not been one time I've been confronted on any of this. Not one time I've been asked to take a drug test. Not one time have I told them that I've been using anything because I haven't. So these allegations are 100% false. They're using this to get me out of my own company. Guys, look at the track record. They literally removed me from the building like 2 years ago when we bought our building because I'll be honest with you guys, I don't have the best credit. I don't have incredible credit because when I was poor, I made some bad decisions where I didn't pay some stuff off and then I got a lot of money and I didn't care. I didn't care. Why would I care to fix the credit? I tried paying stuff off and every time I pay stuff off, it would hurt my credit. So they removed me they were supposed to put me right back on. I don't think they ever put me back on. Then we found out our trademarks for BitBoy Crypto. Guess what? 2 years ago, TJ started these trademarks. And do you guys know who's the only person whose name is on that document of all of our trademarks for BitBoy Crypto? That's right, it's TJ. So you guys are going to find out. And this is going to get really dirty. And this is going to be this is war, guys. You need to understand this is war. This is going to get extremely dirty before it gets better. But just know, if there's things that they say that are true, then I will say they're true. If there are things that are not true, I'm going to completely tell you they're false allegations. They're talking about they told the employees that I because of physical violence towards employees. No, I threatened to beat the crap out of TJ when I found out he was trying to take everything from me. That's what happened. I threatened him, and I did threaten him because he was talking about taking my entire company. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to strip every single thing from me. And then he used that to continue on with his plan. This has been going on for months and months and months and months. This is not, and there are several other people that are involved in it. Justin Williams, the head of the snake is Justin Williams. I'll tell you guys that. Anybody that supports Vimeo going forward, you can forget it. That thing's gonna be dead on arrival, no question about it. That's not that thing's never gonna take off. And that was a big mistake that I made, making him the CEO of that company, because technically I can't fire him. So good job, Justin. You got it. At the end of the day, though, the truth is on my side, and we are going to this is going somewhere, guys. This is not going to be something that I'm going to take sitting on my hands. So you guys have to understand that these allegations of me relapsing, especially with them putting it out on social media, that's defamation. That's defamation 100%. So it won't be too long before those chickens come to roost, and I'm able to prove a lot of that stuff. And it is what it is. Another thing is, TJ's dad is our CFO. His dad is a snake. I'll tell you that. His dad is a snake as well. His dad has, there's all kinds of stuff him and TJ have been cooking up, and it's unbelievable. And they think I don't know about what they've been doing, and I know for sure. And so think about this, when your business partner who tries to steal your company from you, when his dad is the CFO, think about all the implications of that. Think about that conflict of interest. When I hired him, when TJ hired him, he's not even a CPA. He doesn't even have any financial experience at all. He worked at Wellstar working on machines. This guy knew not. It was his dad, and I trusted TJ. I trusted TJ so much, and I let him bring him in. And he said he'll do a good job. And guess what, guys? 2 years later, our taxes for 2021 still aren't done. I've been on them so much about it. It's because they're going to try to freaking they're trying to work out some kind of plan where they can save themselves. That's what's going on. The CFO does not even have our taxes done for 2021. So think about this, guys. The level of incompetence and the people underneath me is ridiculous. And when I call them out on the incompetence, I'm the villain. I'm a bad guy. I'm the villain because his dad, I would ask him to do something, he wouldn't do it, and I would get onto him for it. I'm the villain for that, even though it's my company. These people forgot whose company this is. They think they have anything to do with it, and they don't. Guys, look at Hit Network. Look at Hit Network. What is Hit Network? It's a bunch of garbage. That's what it is. It's Frank. Frank does good job. Good job, Frank. I'm not sure where Frank's loyalty lies yet, but he hasn't texted me or talked to me, so I think I know. There's only been 5 people from my company that have contacted me. 5. 5 out of 40. 5 people that are loyal. That's it. And all 5 of those people, they're still going to have jobs. The rest of them, they better buckle up. And if there is anybody that's in my employee that's listening, and they want to cross the line and show you who they're loyal to, then they can do that. But the fact is that Frankie's channel is the only one that produces any income around the blockchain. That's my fucking show. I created it and I incubated on my channel. That's the only reason it's successful, right? That's literally all they have. We don't have another sponsor for another channel that's on Hit Network. And I can tell you guys that Hit Network is dead. Hit Network is going to be dead going forward. All of those shows are going to be gone, 100%. The fact that all of these people have turned their back on me like this and stabbed me in the back like Julius Caesar on the Ides of March, it's literally disgusting. And if they think I'm going to take this sitting down, hey, bring it all out. Let's bring it all out of the closet. Let's do it, because I'm ready. So there we go. You guys don't have to worry about any kind of relapse. That's false. I'm going to be going after them for defamation for that. And it's going to be all out war. All I can tell you guys is buckle up. I don't know if it's going to be good for the price in the short term, but overall, I'm going to take back control of everything. And if I don't, if somehow, because of the level of deceit that TJ has led along the way, leaving me off the building, leaving me off the trademark, it doesn't matter. I still win. I still win no matter what happens with the company. Because if I lose in court and I lose the company, then that's okay. They have nothing. I start over. It's not a big deal. I start over with way more publicity than I had before. And everybody sees what Hit Network is doing. Hit Network is TJ. Let's just be for real about it. Hit Network is TJ. It was his idea to do all these other shows. I came up with I came up with the name, and he came up with the idea of it. And they've all been a fucking flop. That guy has never brought in $1 to this company, and he knows it. And that's why he thought he was going to be replaced. And that is what he's always been protecting himself from getting replaced. And this is basically the coup d'etat that has now occurred where he's trying to do it. But I say, TJ, take it. That's fine. Take it. Take the company. I'm going to fight for it, but they can take it. This is going to be the most brutal divorce, brutal split you've ever seen in your lives. So there we go. That's all I got, guys. Now I got fired up. All right, see you. Bye.
Well, and to kind of add to that, you know, even if Ben lets the company go, he's the only reason anybody cares. Nobody knows who Hit Network is. So they're going to lose all their revenue. And on top of it, he's still majority shareholder. So they're going to have to pay him off, and they're not going to have anything after that. Regarding, you know, there were some names dropped in the chat. People were asking about a few specific people. Frankly, at this point, you know, with what they've done and what they're doing, I mean, they're bribing employees even. With what they've done.
Let's not even get into that. They're literally bribing employees. One of our employees came to me the other day and said, "Hey, you know, TJ talked to me, and TJ told me everything that's going on, and said you were doing cocaine, and then he gave me 3.5 Ethereum." You got to be kidding me. He's literally bribing employees. That's on the freaking blockchain. And he's using company money to do it because we're not supposed to really have personal crypto. That was in our agreement. So that means he's using my money to pay off employees to bring them over to his side. And this is going to come out, and people are going to see this stuff. People are going to see the underhanded tactics. I got somebody in Pluto Alliance telling me they tried to warn me. People have tried to warn me about Justin. They've tried to warn me about TJ since day one. But at the end of the day, I'm loyal, and I thought these were my friends. I thought that these were my friends, and I thought that I could trust them. And I thought, even though things didn't look the greatest, I was paranoid. I thought I was paranoid. Like, okay, there's no way he's taking me off the building, but he's going to put me back on, and I understand why he did it, and blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, this has been going on forever, and I was loyal. And unfortunately, that's what led to all this. You know, TJ felt like I was going to push him out of the company, and Justin did too. They both felt like they were going to get pushed out. You know, they've been working some very, very interesting angles, some very, very interesting optics here, and it's not working. Everybody saw through what they did yesterday. Everybody saw through what they did. Everybody saw it. It's not something that they're going to be able to, you know, keep being vague about stuff. Like I said, they're saying I relapsed because I take diet pills from a weight loss clinic. And if you press them on it, that's what they're going to have to say. They're trying to threaten me. They're trying to hold stuff over my head. And at the end of the day, if they don't know motherfucking Ben Armstrong, then damn right they're about to find out.
So I'm looking at the comments. Crypto Cast, dude. Seriously, someone in the comment is saying that Ben's speech is slurred. Like, dude, I just don't even know how to respond to that.
What are you talking about?
In a professional way.
Y'all are so stupid. Like, anybody that thinks that is insane. Go take any video I've ever done and match it against this voice. Guys.
The fact that
Ben, don't worry about it, man. You said it all. You sound amazing. We're with you all the way.
Yeah, appreciate that. Anyway.
You sound good, Ben. What about DZ?
Well, there are some people I don't know about yet. I know Nick DeMondi is in with him. I know Nick DeMondi is a trader. He is in with them for sure. I know Allison, my assistant. Allison, they used Allison to get all kinds of private information from me. She literally went to my house. I do steroids, guys. Big shocker. That shouldn't be shocking to anybody. Which, by the way, TJ and Justin buy from me. TJ and Justin buy steroids from me, by the way, just so you all know. I take testosterone, and I take maybe some Dynabol every once in a while. It's not a big deal. I don't need to take it all the time. It's like a pre-workout. I go to the gym, and I kill it at the gym, and I've been getting big, and it's been good. And they're trying to spin this around like it's some kind of giant problem. We've got a guy who's been a go-between between us, and even he's like, well, you know, you need. They're all doing them. They're all doing them too. It's retarded. Like, it's so absolutely asinine, right? So what they did is they sent Allison over to my house to go get some of my steroid pills. My Armidex, which is an anti-estrogen inhibitor, basically makes it so when you do testosterone, you don't get man boobs. And she went and got those, and then she went and got Armidex, and she took them back to the office, and they took pictures of them in the office, like I took them to the office. Listen how fucked up this is. You want to talk about insane? This right here will drive the entire plan to the front of your mind. Here's what they did. They go to my house. You know, I need some of the Armadex like a couple days later because I take a shot of testosterone. And so, guys, I'm not this manly by myself. So, anyways, the point is that I needed to take some Armadex, and I go to my counter, or I go to my bathroom counter or cabinet, and they're not there. And I'm like, this is messed up. I think my house cleaner stole them because we've been missing some shirts here and there, and so we think the house cleaner has stolen them. Is what it boils down to. And so what happens is I call Allison. I'm like, Allison, what in the world is going on here? Allison, I got so much stuff on her too. It's blue. I'm not ready to throw her completely under the bus and ruin her life, but it's on the tips of my fingers. But the fact is that Allison says, about the house cleaner, she goes, yeah, well, you know, oh, so you want me to fire her? I'm like, yeah, you have to. I mean, she just stole all this stuff from us. And so then lo and behold, 1 week later, after the house cleaner has not been around, the house cleaner is gone. What happens? On my bathroom counter when I get back from a trip, what sits there? That Armadex and that Dynaball sitting right there on my counter. Guys, I didn't miss that. Now, funny story is, the day before I found them, Allison, or 2 days before them, Allison says, hey, Ben, I really need to go to your house and do something. So she goes and goes to my house that day, and she asked 2 or 3 times. I'm like, yeah, I guess you can, because I was going to go myself. She's like, yeah, I guess I can. And so when I came back to the house a couple days later, guess what was on the counter? These people are so diabolical with what they're doing. It's literally insane. And so Allison is definitely with them. Frank, I'm not sure about. Frank is not contacting me. I mean, look, when these people are not contacting me, I'm taking that as they're on the other team. That's what's happening. I'm taking that like they're on the other team. So DZ has not contacted me. I suspect DZ knew this was going on, and he thought he was going to get to take over the channel. I suspect, but I don't know. And you know, as far as I know Nick Demondi is in the trader group. I'm not sure who else is for 100% outside of those 4 or 5 people. So, but like I said, if people are not, like I said, I've had 5 employees reach out. And tell me they support me. One has already quit. One is in a situation where, or a couple of them are in a situation where they can't quit. So, all right, that's it. Oh, and
We're with you, Ben.
like really, let me go into one more thing. I want to go into Bencoin. Obviously, this is the Bencoin chat. This is what you guys care about. And at the end of the day, they have 0 rights to the Bencoin Foundation. So if I had to start all over again, I'm starting over with Bencoin, and we're going to make Bencoin the channel. Bencoin is going to be my channel. Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this. Back at the office, they were selling off massive amounts this week. They were selling off massive amounts. So if anybody saw large wallets dumping, it was TJ and his dad. Just so you guys know, I don't know how much they dumped. Some people said, but that they had absolutely some from the liquidity pool. They have no rights to that. They have absolutely no rights to that. They're not in any agreement. And so when they're making decisions, then you know, they're running on their own. And they've stolen it from me, by the way. They've stolen the liquidity pool and they've stolen all the Bitcoin. They hold all of it. They've stolen it. So this is the kind of thing that I'm telling you guys. They better watch their moves carefully, because as they are selling off Bitcoin, or when they did, what I'm hoping is this puts a stop to it. It didn't happen yesterday. It only happened 2 days ago. But yeah. So anyways, the Bitcoin is going to be fine though. Like at the end of the day, if we go down more, it doesn't matter, guys. This is my life's work. This is what I'm going, and now I'm going to be freer and more able to do it, you know, than ever before. And like I said, we're going to turn this into the channel. The channel is going to become the Bitcoin channel, and my Twitter is going to become the Bitcoin Twitter, unless I'm able to get everything back. But still, at the end of the day, this is going to be my focus. This has never changed. And a lot of this, I'll tell you, a lot of this stems from bitterness from them about Bitcoin. They don't like Bitcoin because Justin Williams had basically this big pump and dump scheme that he was organizing and got a lot of people involved in it right about the time that I went into Bitcoin. and stumbled into it and everything. And he's been mad about that ever since. We got into it really bad over that because he was basically, you know, he had told me, I'll tell you guys exactly what happened, is that Bambi was a coin that he told me was going to go up for sure. He told me, he said, I know the founder, I know the guy behind Bambi, I know it's going to go up for 100%. Like you're going to do a good job if you basically, you know, if you support it. And the thing is that I did a couple things about it because I thought it was going to go up. I didn't do it to make it go up. I did it because I was told this coin is going to be a winning coin. And I wanted my people to win. That's why I wanted to put it in the newsletter. I wanted people to win. That's what I wanted. And so what occurs is that Bitcoin gets inherited during that same window. And then Justin gets mad at me about, he says, oh, you know, you're gonna pump this coin. I said, I'm not gonna pump this coin. I don't pump coins. It's not what I do. I said, you told me it was going up and I wanted my people to have a win. And that didn't seem to matter to him. He was so mad about that. And if you go back to 2020, if you look at every single coin that I ever covered that turned out to be a scam, that was a rug pull, guess who was behind talking me into doing it? Guess who was behind it? No, I think this one's good. This one's good. Justin Williams. Justin Williams. He is behind so much that you guys don't know. A lot of the damage I've taken to my reputation is because of Justin Williams. And that's why there's motivation for them to be coming after me right now. So just understand this. Bitcoin is the focus. They're also upset that I'm potentially going to Dubai. They don't like that. That's probably a lot of the timing of these power moves. But they don't like that I'm going to Dubai. They don't like that because that puts them out of control. And once again, they feel like they're being pushed out. So Bitcoin ultimately is probably going to end up over in Dubai. My entire business, the Bitcoin Foundation, is probably going to end up over there in Dubai. And that's probably the direction that we're going to head in. So I think that, you know, they can levy out allegations that are false. I can levy out ones that are real. But at the end of the day, what do I care about more than anything? What do I care about more than anything? Crypto adoption is the only way we save the world. What is Bitcoin? It's a crypto adoption coin. It's a crypto adoption coin. Okay. This is all that matters to me. All that matters to me is that we see adoption in crypto and that in the future, we're living in a different kind of world. One where there's privacy, one where there's control. And Bitcoin is the avenue to get that done. The V2 contract is still being worked on. And we're gonna continue forward. Like Cassie said, the roadmap is uninterrupted by any of this. You know, I think that this is going to be something very powerful that is going to be when this thing comes back. When it comes back, and it will come back. Do not second think that. When this comes back, people are going to look and they're going to stand in awe of what we did. And I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, guys. I appreciate all of you. And there we go.
Okay, I'm looking at the comments. I just wanted to provide some clarification. So, and these are just minor details that Ben missed. There have been